I'm plumbing.
Are you plumbing?
Yeah, I'm a plumber today.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're leaking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read the directions. You're in this.
What?
Our hose just busted. It's busted. It just blew up. Why?
Yeah, you think you got the best of me, but just because I'm giving.
We could pressure wash that rug, kind of like you do ball pants at a car wash.
Yeah, you've been telling everyone about us, but you are not the only one I call for fun. Late night to hear love gun. No, you won't see that I'm lying to be on my own. On my own. No, you don't hear when I told you how I fear we are done. That we are done. Oh, hands in the air like I don't care. Music is fair to me singing. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Oh, love's in the air and I don't care. Music is fair to me singing. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Oh, you tell me that I made you think if we had something special more than happy. Stepping out, it's Friday night. How I'm longing for this day. Yes, I'm single. Oh, we want to mingle, and my friends are on the way. You got that good, good vibe. I want to spend some time back here with you. Oh, whoa. I got that good old times. You want to spend some time back here with me.
Hey guys, and welcome back. You guys just seen a sneak peek of what's to come in today's video. You'll have to let me know if you guys like the little previews like that. I used to do those all the time on my channel, and then I just stopped, but I kind of enjoy watching what's going to be in someone's video. So I don't know, you'll just have to let me know if you like that or not. But here I was just painting Kennedy's fingernails and her toenails. She was going to the Buc-ee's Awards. It's kind of like a banquet, but it's all sports. So all of ETSU's players are there and they honor them. So we could have sent her to get her nails done, and I thought about it. But when I mentioned it to Kennedy, she said, "Mom, I play softball, so I'm just going to take them right back off." And I was like, okay, well, then we're just going to paint them. So we painted them a shade of white, and then she put a glittery top coat on them, so they turned out pretty cute. We're just into all kinds of things today. We go to Lowe's, we buy a pressure washer, a leaf blower, and a shop vac. You'll see all that and all the dilemmas that go along with putting those things together, getting them to work. It was just a whole ordeal. But anyway, stick around. I think you're going to enjoy today's video because we're all over the place. A little bit of everything, a little bit of everywhere, and it's just nice to change it up sometimes.
The only one I'm thinking of. Hey, she's everything I'm dreaming of. Hey, the one that I can live without. She's the one I'm thinking of. Hey, the only one I'm thinking of. Hey, she's everything I'm dreaming of. Hey, the one that I can live without. Can live without. Time after time after time, I'm wondering who is she to me. I'm gonna tell you right now, 'cause
I wanted to get this plant planted. It was still just sitting down in that little pot. So got that planted and then swept up my mess, got all that cleaned up, gave it some water. So it's doing really good just in the pot. So I hope it continues to thrive. And then as I turn around, I have an audience. It's so funny because when we take Flash to potty, these cats all line up and sit there and watch him. But I had some t-shirts to make. I've still got some to make. I thought I had them all done, but Heather brought some home from work to do, and then you'll see that I get all of these done. And then when I gave them to her, I was like, here, I got your shirts done. And she was like, oh, I've got more in the car. And I was like, okay. So still need to grab those and make a few more, but that's okay. I enjoy this. It just gives me something different to do. I love doing crafty things, but I'm not great at it, but I do enjoy it. It just gives me something to do besides cleaning, being a mom, all that. And sometimes it's nice just to sit up here in this room and just be by yourself and just time to think, kind of like your own time. And it's just been a rough week. I've had a week where I've just had a whole lot of self-doubt. And I know if you're a mom, you probably know what I mean when I say this, but I've had a lot of self-doubt about how I've mothered my kids and what kind of mom am I, and am I being present enough, am I in front of a camera too much, am I living my life through a camera, just all kinds of things. But it's just been kind of an emotional week for me, so it was good just to be up here by myself and just have some time to think.
Don't need to tell you, you see it in my eyes. I wanna travel, let's drive into the sunrise. Where your heart is where I wanna lie. Just wanna love you like I do on my own. Yeah, this is what it's about when it's just you and I, and the stars in the sky and the heart on the motor. It's so much better off alone. If I can live all my life tonight, we're living on the road. I wouldn't die, 'cause there's nothing I want more. I wanna stay by your side, never gonna let you go. Tell me I'm the one you think you know. I wanna hear you say that you only want me. Oh, that you only want me. Oh, that you only want me. Oh, that you only want me. If I can live all my life tonight, we're living on the road. I wouldn't die, 'cause there's nothing I want more.
Okay, I got my Cricut stuff picked up. It's not great, but at least it's decent. I got her bed made. I put this chair up here because we just didn't really have a spot for it downstairs, so that's where that ended up. We've got hair ties everywhere. But I made her bed, opened her blinds. We need to get these skylights tinted. Like, I know I say that all the time, but this room's kind of like out of sight, out of mind, so I don't even think about it a lot of times. But with it being or getting to be summer, this is going to bake this room. This room gets so hot in the summer, cold in the winter, but I do need to get some kind of tent or something up there, or shades. We had trash bags one summer when Allison was up here, but do what you gotta do, I guess. But I want to get some tent put up here. But it's definitely better than it was. It's decent anyway. When she comes home tonight, she'll have a bed made and all my junk picked up. And I got my shirts done, so that's something checked off my list. Let's move on to the next one.
I hear you breathe, but I can't see if you're right here next to me. Something's wrong, wasn't it fun? Is it now we're done? You get dressed, I look a mess, and you tell me to confess, and you tell me to confess. Oh, I don't know what to say, what to do, how to make you see. This is nothing in real life, it might just have been a bad dream. You can run, you can hide, but you can't put the blame on me. Because you're acting like a volcano, tending to be my savior. Nothing you do can save us, save us. Because you're acting like a volcano and make me feel outrageous. You keep teasing me, but you're nothing without me. Running fast, never look back. Now we're over, that's a fact. Phrasing light, see it all bright. You were never right.
Okay, so you guys seen that I started to do the living room. I'm gonna bring that rug out into the driveway and pressure wash it. We bought a new pressure washer last night. Heather and I went in together and split it. And we're gonna pressure wash some things. But she had a doctor's appointment this morning, so she took the day off, so she'll be home in a little bit. So we're gonna drag it out in the driveway, pressure wash it, see what it looks like. Clean it with soap and stuff, of course. But my mom called and her drain is stopped up. So she asked if I would come out there, and it's leaking. So she asked if I would come out there and help my dad because he can't see. So I'm gonna go out here and see what we can do. There's also a ton of stray cats around her house, and she's called animal control. They do nothing. But anyway, there's stray cats all out through her road. They go house to house, and she thinks there's kittens under her house. So I think Heather's gonna go under her house and look and see if she can see kittens or whatever. I don't know. You know, last year one came up through my mom's vent. Like, they tore her ductwork out underneath, went up into her vent. So we don't need that happening again. I don't know what to tell her to do about that situation, because like I said, animal control's like, we can't do anything about it, we're full. Okay, so anyway, we'll go see what we can get into out there.
I got it.
Did you get it? Okay, when you undo the other one,
What other one?
see the other on the other side?
Right here?
Yeah. No, on the bottom right there. There's
Oh,
one
this
there.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you take that off, it's gonna stink to high heavens, okay? Because all that nastiness is trapped in that. I learned that the hard way. It splashed in my mouth under the bathroom sink. And I'm sure the kitchen sink's worse than that.
What do you got?
Oh, camera. I'll have to show them your garden and your berries and stuff when it gets ripe. Just pour it out in that, yeah, if you can. And see if it's stopped up. Did anything solid come out?
But it's really loose. This is. But that's from that one. Oh,
Yeah, take
white
it.
stuff in there.
Oh yeah, it's grease.
Let me
Yeah.
get it out.
Yeah, I'll get it out. Handy, sure.
All right, let me take it off. There you go.
Here, let me show them.
This one's not. This one's good. Let me back up.
Okay.
Stopped up, ain't it?
Is that stopped up too?
No.
No, it's probably grease where you drain hamburger meat grease down the drain.
I don't drain hamburger meat.
You used to, did?
Need a spoon or something
But
to
I
get
just
that
Let me
out.
see it.
baking soda. That's what that is.
Pure grease.
That's baking soda.
That's
No,
grease.
that is grease.
That's grease.
It's grease. No, that's baking soda. Yeah, it goes up on that pipe though.
On the right one, it
This
goes
goes
up
on
on there and it just butts up on the left one.
Okay.
Oh, they're over the kitchen.
I'm plumbing.
Are you pulling?
Yeah, I'm a plumber today.
If I need something, I just call. Roto-Rooter.
That's right.
That's portrait.
Oh, so you're a painter? I'm a plumber. Oh God, you're gonna paint that porch?
That paint on that railing is like rubber. And if I paint over the top of it without trying to get...
I'm sure I got those. I didn't do that one yet.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do the other one. Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're leaking.
Yeah.
Is it...
From the top.
Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah. From this one or this one? Yeah. Yes, mother. It's leaking. You got water dripping.
Or at.
Where do you think it's at? Think
it's the bathroom. Like their bathroom.
it would have to be their bathroom or the kitchen.
Right, to your right or left?
Right.
That's your bathroom. Or your washer? Or is it just a pipe?
Probably sticking your head in.
Washer problem.
Look all the way up here where my flashlight is. You can see it.
That.
You see what I'm saying?
Not really.
No. You see where my flashlight's going?
Yeah.
That's where it's dripping.
That's probably the water heater or their bathroom. Probably the water heater. Your water heater's in your closet, ain't it?
Yeah.
I bet it's your water heater.
I bet it is too, because I can see it.
Is it coming like out of a pipe out of the house, or is it dripping from the bottom of the house?
It's dripping from the bottom of the house.
Oh God, let's go check your water heater.
Crawl back under there?
No,
Well, give me a hat, I'll crawl back under there.
no,
You don't think I'm just don't.
you don't see no cats.
It's been raining for days now, been running like a child. Can't feel the cold. Well, I'm lost here with you, lost in the woods. Lost as I should.
Do you have something to open? You want to see the video of how you do it? This man has a video. It's pretty cool. It's quick. Chop, 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 chop. Like
May not be nothing but a handle and some wheels.
The directions can't even match to it.
Well, let's start with the wheels.
Oh, that's those little nozzles. Yeah, I'm professional. Car wash. I know. It's a handy dandy pressure washer.
Yeah, the wheels already on. So
Uh-huh.
they'll be on too.
So what do? You read the directions. So,
You'll have to read the directions.
well,
They know you should wash it.
here's ours.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Well, the same difference. Okay, I need to read the directions to see how to spray soap, how to spray water. I'm gonna read the directions. You're in this.
What?
You're in. Yeah, mine's not in this language.
That thing's pointing right at me. You ain't even got it pointing down there.
Yellow. I can't even read this.
Your camera's not even pointing down there.
Oh,
It's pointing over here at me.
why don't you point it down?
I don't know which screws.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, if they fit, they should.
Did that to me last
Everybody's so
Sunday.
like, oh, they're back together. Look at your picture.
I was.
It's the best way to put something together, so look at the picture. Don't read the directions, look at the picture. Just look at the picture. Then you have to turn it on, spray, turn it off, turn it back
How do
on.
we-
Look, it's being complicated. I don't want to.
You said look at the picture.
Okay. Then we're taking a tap. Don't break it. Can you read the directions? Okay.
It was right here.
Down, it holds your power cord right here. Something to put it on. Ding dong, that went off when you put these on.
No, I don't think it does.
No, it goes on there. Yeah, ding dong. Sorry, it's my fault. She texted me back, she said I couldn't find any children to go with it, and I said, good, we don't need no more kids anyway. Or I couldn't find no more kids.
I didn't have any kids.
Didn't have any kids, I said, good, we don't need those anyway. She meant lids. I text somebody, asked them someone to come over. I was making grilled children instead of chicken. It changed it to children.
Why would you trade lids to kids? I'm gonna go through all the way through there. I ain't gonna fit.
Do you know how to put pressure washers together?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Would you go get your dog?
It's your dog.
Why didn't we get one of those that was put together in the front of Moretti that you just
They were teeny tiny.
so
It was even
already
this
put together?
So they were even this big.
This thing better start up. Our spray hoses go there.
When it gets ready, I'm gonna go. Ain't got no gas in it.
It ain't got no gas in it.
Oh my god.
You just broke something.
No, I didn't. It was alright.
Heather, you
I
shouldn't
didn't
get that.
break
You
it.
ain't never seen the movie.
What? Sling blade?
Sling blade where he fixed that lawnmower.
Done broke it.
I didn't break it. Okay,
That should be all.
let's look at the picture. Oh no,
Hooked
it
up
ain't
to
up
it.
on the picture. It ain't hooked up on the picture. Come on now. Oh yeah. Okay, so it don't matter.
Directions,
apparently. Okay, we're gonna put it on. Okay. We're gonna do this. That's going this end.
No, I think that end goes into your gun, and then that end goes on the end of your. No.
I know. I was going to put this on the handle, and you said no.
Yeah, and then
Okay,
that goes on the
see?
end of the gun because that's what your tip's attached to, ain't it?
To that end, right?
Yeah.
Like
so,
a air hose.
Yeah, so it'd be on the end of. You got one on the
It's
other
the
end
thing
too.
you broke. You broke it off. See? You broke it off.
I'm not ready to get hurt. Where's your dog?
No.
He's on hard attack. He'll be alright. I didn't break nothing. Well, it broke. I didn't break it.
This ain't going on.
You broke it.
Throw it in that box. I'm just ready to turn this thing on.
Our hose just busted. Not even kidding. How did it do that?
I don't know.
Did we do something wrong?
No. One step by step.
If I go get Allie, will you take this hose back to Lowe's? It's busted. It just blew up. Why? 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 Should we buy a better hose? That sucked, didn't it? Or I'll go with her if you want to get Allie.
I could get her.
Well, I'll just go with her.
That's fine.
If that's okay. Did you get the receipt on the wallet?
Encourage her to do a garage cleaning for Louie.
I was trying to say, can you get Allie if I clean this garage?
Yeah, I'll get her from now on.
For the rest of the year?
She'll clean this garage.
Have you guys seen my wallet?
Is it in your car?
Was it out there?
I thought I had it with my camera on my phone.
Still didn't find it? You wouldn't left it at your mom's, would you?
I had to drive home. My keys on it.
I know you've been down thinking about him again. I know that your heart's been broken. You should try and let it go and start being yourself. You can put on your dress. We can play your favorite song, and I will take care of you, care of you, care of you. This is what we need. This is what we have to do. Tell me, can you feel it too? Feel it too? Maybe you should go work that body. You should go work that body. The body won't stop till we're great and old. Maybe for a second we can lose control. You should go work that body. Breakups leave the scars, you don't need to be ashamed. Everyone's got their hearts broken sometime. Let's go out and lose our minds, forget all about him. You can put on your dress, dancing to your favorite song. Everybody will sing.
We park here, of course, so we go in through the garage and anything in our hands ends up in the garage. Or if we buy something and there's a box to it, it gets thrown out here. A lot of people have given me stuff for Lakely, and it's a lot of things that it's going to be a while before she gets into. So I'm going to store that in our storage building until she's old enough to use some of those things. But I had a ton of boxes, a ton of just trash. We've got a bunch of laundry back there that we need to do. A lot of it is just like older comforters and blankets and things like that. But there are some things like where the kids played in the snow and they brought their big coats in and laid them out and they dried and we just haven't washed them and dried them and put them up. Just things like that. But we're bad to just drop what's in our hands, and this garage just catches it all. And I'm grateful for it because it keeps a lot of clutter out of our house. But at the same time, it's a space we have to walk through to get into our house, and it just needs to be cleaned out. it was nice to just be able to see the floor again. But you'll see in a few minutes, I have a big pile of trash, and then I have a pile of stuff that I carry to the storage building and put up. But yeah, at least you can see the floors, nothing major. I can do a whole lot more out there for sure. But if I don't stay on top of this and do it just every little bit, then it's going to get so bad that I'm going to be so overwhelmed that I'm not going to want to do it. I know how I am. This probably only took me about an hour, so it was well worth the time spent.
Top going down while we're riding. Nothing like us, babe. We be glorious. Looking real pretty like Kylie. We bring commotion, no hiding. No one like us, babe. We are glorious. So bang on the door, step to the floor, stir it up now, right till the morning comes.
Okay, so current situation, our hose had a hole in it, or it busted, whatever. We primed it like the directions said, all that. I don't know what happened, but she took it back to Lowe's and they ended up giving her a $150 hose for free to go with that. So hopefully that one will work better. But this is all trash. We did get a leaf blower because we've got a lot of this little, well, it ends up in here, this little stuff off of bushes everywhere. So we got a battery powered leaf blower, and it's a 40-volt brushless. Yeah, and that works really well. Like, it's really powerful for battery. I worried about that. We got a wet, dry vacuum. We have one over there. It's old, really old. Like, I've had that thing for years. So anyway, got a new one of those. My battery's dying. And here it is. I love the on and off switch because it's so big and it's right there in the front because I can never find them. But it has, like, the hose is huge, and it's got a bunch of attachments. I'll show you guys once that's all put together. But Alden was off today, so he helped us put a few things together and show us how to use it. So, you know, independent women. But anyway, I got some of you can see the floor. You can see the floor again. Y'all notice my catch-all spot. So anyway, all that's going to the shed, and then all this is trash. I'm keeping this box because you never know. I'm going to keep it just to make sure it does what it says it's going to do. But leaf blower is good. Hopefully this will be good, and I can get rid of that box, and you can see the floor again.
Dropping the beat, all that we need. Turn it up now, right till the morning comes. We're gonna bang that stop us.
So we ended up with a new hose. Heather took that back to Lowe's, and they said that she is not the first person that's brought that hose back to that particular one. So they gave her a $100 hose for free, didn't make her pay the difference, and it works fine. You can tell it's much better. It's much thicker. The other one was just really flimsy and thin, you could tell. And this one is just more heavy duty. But I thought that was really nice of them. But if they have a lot of problems, they should probably recall that or put a different hose in or something. But anyway, my faucet was leaking. Story of my life, okay? It was just dripping. It had a drip, and Alden fixed that for us. So shout out to him for coming to the rescue one more time. This video has been all over the place. I mean, it started out, how did it start out? Started out getting Kennedy ready for her little Becky's awards night, and then it went to t-shirts, to my mom's leak, and then garage clean out, all this stuff. You just never know what you're gonna get, and that's just kind of how we roll, and that's okay. That's just how we are. We just fly by the seat of our pants. But Anyway, what we're planning on doing next is, well, eating supper right now. So I'll show you guys what we're eating, what we're having for supper. But we're gonna get the area rug out of the living room and take it to the driveway and pressure wash that. Spray it down with soap and then rinse it good and let it dry since it's a nice day. Okay, how we ended up with a pressure washer, a leaf blower, and a vacuum. The vacuum we wanted for our cars. It was on sale. The leaf blower, I told you, for shrubs, we got a mess with all these, you know, all that stuff. Okay, so the pressure washer. I was like, I want a new rug because our rug looks awful. And no matter how many times I carpet clean it, it still looks like crap. So I want a new rug. And then, so I was talking to Heather, because we always split things 50-50. So I was like, you want a new rug? And so we decided that we're just not going to spend the money on a new rug right now, because there's cats, there's animals, it's just going to end up in the same shape. So as long as it's clean, it doesn't matter what it looks like. That was our thoughts, okay? So we got to talking about a pressure washer, how it can get that brown stuff off the front porch, all this nastiness off the green, off the wood, all this stuff. So anyway, we were like, if we got a pressure washer, you can like spray that rug and we can get that looking brand new again. So we should get a pressure washer. So we go and we look at these little tiny pressure washers, and they were just, you know. So you get what you pay for. The good thing about being roommates is that we do split things 50-50. When one gets ready to leave, we'll equally divide it out. You know, we're not going to sue each other over a pressure washer. She could have every single thing that I've put money into. I don't care. I don't care. Money don't mean anything to me. I'm not materialistic. We do have a lot of things. We've worked our butts off to get these things, but I don't care about stuff like that. That's not what's important to me. So my friendship to her would be absolutely, hands down, more important than a pressure washer or a vacuum or anything else that we've accumulated from us and from previous owners. So, okay, anyway. So we buy this pressure washer, and it was like, I'm thinking it was 200-ish. We spent like a little over $300 a piece on all three. So anyway, I think that was like 200-ish. And we get this pressure washer, we get home, and we're like, why don't we just get a rug? A rug would have been so much cheaper. Like, that's just, we are just like squirrel. We are just so all over the place. I wanted a new rug, but we thought we could clean it. Anyway, you get my point. But that will come in handy for different things, so I'm glad we got it. We've been wanting one for a while, and Heather is obsessed with that leaf blower. She has been blowing everything out around this house. So the shop vac, a lot of times we'll put baking soda or things like that on our furniture just for smells. You know, we have animals, and we're not supposed to vacuum that up. So we have a little shop vac that we use to vacuum that up, and it does not, it don't cut it. So anyway, we ended up with that one. It was on sale. So like I said, when you split things, I mean, it's like buying something 50% off. So, I mean, it's pretty cool. But I'm gonna show you what we're gonna have for supper. So Allison cut up all of these vegetables. We have salad mix, cucumber, tomato, bacon bits, croutons, I moved this over here this morning just to give it some sun. Lord have mercy. These little tomato plants just ain't it. I don't think they're gonna live. I just don't think they're gonna live. I should have left them over there. They was doing good. Them's pitiful. I mean, they are really droopy. That one looks okay, but the rest of them look like they're on their knees praying or something. These hopefully will come up, and I think I need to let them get a little bit bigger before I move them. I don't know. Or I should start them out in the pots probably. That would make a whole lot more sense. So our pool situation, if you guys can see, it is super clear. There is a couple of spots, like all the algae, dead algae has sunk to the bottom, and there are a few spots I need to vacuum out. But other than that, we have some crystal clear water. So here is our chicken to go on our salad, and we made extra just so we could have some protein to snack on for a day or two. Looks pretty good. About done, you think?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Another minute.
You feel bad? No. Okay. Okay. I'm so pretty.
Dad's at the soft place.
I can't believe someone like me is here with somebody like you. There's something about you and I know why. I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's in your smile and in your feet. It's high and low and in between. And I am glad to let you know, but only if you give me a kiss.
I'm going to go ahead and share my devotional with you guys. And today's is Plans Prosper, and that's Proverbs 19:21. Have you ever tried to do something fun with your kids and it just doesn't work out? It doesn't matter how well you plan. You can't control their reactions, moods, or perspective. You can put as much energy, money, and time into the day, but there are things just beyond your control. Your best laid out plans won't always succeed. This is true when it comes to parenting and also in regard to the rest of your life. You can plan all you want, but the purpose of the Lord will stand. Instead of being constantly overwhelmed when things don't work out, you can practice the discipline of holding things loosely and humbly, following the Lord. When something you plan doesn't work out, you can maintain a quiet heart and keep your eyes steady. While your human plans might not always succeed, God's way always will. Thank you, Lord, that even my best plans don't compare to what you have planned for me. Teach me how to hold my plans loosely so I can elevate your plans above my own. Teach me how to stay steady and confident in you when things don't always work out. By your grace, help me be flexible when it comes to things that I cannot control. When I read that devotional this morning, it brought so much peace to my heart. But in the first part of the devotional, it says that you can't always predict your kids' moods or their perspective. And I always said that, like when we would go on vacation, when we'd go to the beach or wherever, my kids were the absolute best. They got along so well and they were so sweet and kind and the best kids ever on the way. But on the way back home, it was a different story. Everybody was back in their mood and it was just like, you're tired from the trip and you're fixing to just deal with real life again. And my kids were always awful on the way home. They would fight and fuss and nothing would suit them. And that just brought back that memory to me when I read that part. But you can't always control everything. And control is hard to let go of sometimes. You have been in charge of your kids their whole life and they turn 18 and they're in control of themselves. Of course, if they live with me, it's my house, my rules. When they turn 18 and they move out, they're on their own. And sometimes you see them make decisions and choices that you know it's not going to work out. That's life. You do have to learn the hard way and you have to let your kids learn the hard way. But looking back over time, I wonder, were there things I could have done differently? Did I pay enough attention to my kids? Did I look them in the eye every single day? Kennedy played travel softball, so we were on the road a lot with her, like 3 weekends out of the month. Lexi and Reagan were almost grown at this point. We would give them the option of going with us or staying home. Most of the time, they would want to stay home. Unless, of course, we were at the beach playing ball or we were going to make a vacation of it or something, they would go with us. But a lot of times I would just let them stay home. They had jobs at this point, so they needed to work and they would stay with my mom. But looking back over the time that we spent with Kennedy, I hope that they're not resentful that I spent more time with her than I did them. Kennedy couldn't go alone. She had to have someone take her, and she was very good at what she did. Look where it landed her. I wouldn't have put all the time and money into softball had I not thought she could get a scholarship one day out of her talent. And, life's just hard. You can't be 3 or 4 places at one time. I know there's been so many times Allison's had a volleyball tournament and Kennedy's had a softball game and a home game, an opportunity to go watch, because she's on the road a lot, different states every other weekend, and I don't always get to be present for Kennedy. Kennedy's grown, so Kennedy's taken care of. She's on a charter bus and everything paid for, meals, she's taken care of. But I have to take care of Allison. It's just hard being a parent. You carry around all this mom guilt all the time, and I don't know if I'm the only one. I hope I'm not. At the same time, I hope I am. I don't want anyone else to feel all of the mom guilt as I have, but I just feel like in some ways I neglected my other kids, and then now that I'm doing YouTube, I feel like I've always got a camera in my hand or a camera watching what I'm doing, and there's times that I can't always be present. And there's been times this week that Lexi's came over with Lakely and I've turned the camera off and just been present and just spent time with her. And yes, it pushed a video back a day or two, but that's okay. Sometimes we have to prioritize. This is extra income for me, so of course I need to push and do all I can and give you guys some motivation. And I know there's so many of you guys that have gotten so attached to us and feel like you're part of our family. I don't know why you'd want to be, but thank you. I know a lot of you have messaged me and said that, and I appreciate that. And I know a lot of you guys look forward to seeing us post. So, I'm just kind of torn, and I feel like this should be a time in my life when things are a little more laid back, but at the same time, I feel like sometimes things are more hectic now than they've ever been. It's just balance, and I've had a hard time finding my balance this week. But I love my kids, and I hope they know. I hope they know that I love each of them equally as much as a heart could love anything. I hope that they know that, and I hope that when they look back on their mom, that they don't wish they'd had different. I know I told Lexi one day, I want to be like such a good mom that like I want you to be able to tell Lakely one day when I'm dead and gone that you had the best mom. But Lexi said, Mom, you don't have to be dead and gone for me to be able to tell Lakely that I had the best mom. Anyway, I'm going to let y'all finish watching this video. You've seen my mom kind of got into the pressure washing too.
The dance goes on. I am here and I move with my body, move with my body.
When I got home, this was Friday. Okay, so my forecast on my phone said it was going to be sunny and in the 70s. No, it rained all day. So when I got home, the rain was coming and I had to get this rug back in the garage because it was not going to dry, obviously. So I start to pull it in the garage. It's too heavy. So I take my carpet cleaner and I suck up as much water as I can. And I've edited a lot of this out because I was out there for a good 30 minutes. But I dumped probably 10 canisters of water out of this rug. But then when I did that, I was able to pull it into the garage. I got it in the garage. I put a fan on it and let it dry, and it looks good as new. So anyway, I'll let you guys go, and thank you so much for being here and being patient with me. I know it's been a few days since I've posted, but I love you and I appreciate you. I honestly, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate every single one of you guys. Remember, I love you. Jesus loves you unconditionally, no matter what. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
faltering and fading. I know there is something more than this. I think I am ready for doing some changing. Oh God, there is something more